Hello, everyone. Simon Holden here, the Sheriff of Tippingham. It's Monday evening. It's just coming up to 7:30 p.m. at time of recording. This is the first of my Monday night preview shows where I'll go through everything that's happened on here and in my Winners Club and tell you a little bit about what will be going on here this week and in the Winners Club. And it's been a tale of two cities, as they say, between the two. But what I will do every week is tell you exactly what has happened. So give me a thumbs up if you're cool with that, and we will go through it. Plus, at the end, I'm going to give you a YouTube exclusive early bet for tomorrow at Lingfield. Right, a little bit about what I'm trying to do here. Now, I'm aware that tipsters are somewhere between traffic wardens and other things in the public's affection. However, I do think that the more transparent you are and the more you discuss the good and the bad of your selections, then the more respect you will get. And I've always been an open book on that. I'll explain a little bit more about who it is I work for, what the deal is going forward, and when I started. So I started a long time ago, when many of you were never born, I expect. Before, just as the internet was kicking off, I used to work for an early online magazine called Priceform. I used to do the golf and the racing. Started off at festivals there, which was a fantastic grounding. And then when that sadly folded, I went to work for Betfan, which was the leading online magazine, had like about 40 different services. It was a brilliant management company. I was there for well over a decade. Since then, I've been a freelance tipster, broadcaster, columnist, you name it. I've kind of done that. And now I've got my Winners Club with my management company, who are Bet365 Digital, who manage several leading tipsters and have a range of services. But it's a little bit like Betfan, I am just me. I know some of the other people that are on the books, some of the other ones I don't. And it really is me, my Winners Club, and that's it. I'm not working with anybody else on anything. I don't manage any other tipsters. I've no interest in managing any other tipsters, no offense, or working with anyone. I'm at a time in my life now where I just want to do my Winners Club, and I've got a management company that take care of everything else, all the bits that I don't want to do, and that's virtually anything apart from working out selections, be they on racing, be they on football, be they on golf. And then I have time to do other things and work on other projects. I do some work with some people in America, which I love, and I do some other work as well in something that's not even anything to do with the gambling world. So there you go. It's a little bit more about me, and my Winners Club is basically anything I am betting. So there is usually, there's always at least two, but usually 4 bets per day. They can be win bets or they can be each way bets. And often we will do lucky 15s and trixies as well on the same horses when they're all win or they're all each way. Sometimes I'll do doubles as well. Of course, I am the originator of the famous double dipper. And that's in semi-retirement, but still comes out from time to time when it makes sense. And there we go. So I've been building up this Winners Club. I have had a variety of other services and different bets and done sales in this type of bet and sales in that type of bet. But from now on, I found what I want to do. I just want to do my Winners Club. And you can join it at PayPal. You can join it for the rest of February, a special price of £10. And I really want to make a sort of exclusive announcement that from now on, everything, there'll be no specials, there'll be no Cheltenham special entry, ask or whatever. It will all be in my Winners Club. If you're in my Winners Club in March, you will get everything at Cheltenham. And so on for the other big festivals. So there you go. It really is all about that. So I wanted to really clarify that. I've got a management company that I really like. The rest of what they do and who they manage is their business, and rightly so. When I was at Betfan, I never stuck my nose in anybody else's service, and I would be extremely put out if anybody stuck their nose in my service. So Winners Club is me, and that's it. Collaborate. I'm not interested. So some are very nice people. So there you go. That's nailed that. Now, why did I come back on here? Well, I enjoy being on here. I was here a long time. I had a break for a variety of reasons, and as many of you know, some health related. So I'm now back on here, hopefully permanently. And I'm here because it's a shop window. I love coming on here. I love the interaction with you on a daily basis. But also, let's, cut to the chase. It's a huge window for my service, for my Winners Club in this, and possibly for in the next couple of months, get the major festivals out of the way. I do want to launch a sports club, which will be separate for that, may run on Telegram or WhatsApp, and there will be discounts for anybody who's in the Winners Club. But more of that to come. But this is a shop window. If I give winners on here, you are more than likely to join my private service. And this is it. I am a tipster, and I want you to join me. It's as simple as that. But I also like being on here. I also like doing the videos. I also like when I see people and they say they enjoy it, or they had a few quid, or they say it was rubbish, blah, blah, blah. I don't enjoy that bit as much, but fine. I go racing. People do come and talk to me, and that's great. And 99.9, well, maybe 90 out of 100 are positive and nice about it. So whatever that's the case, I shall keep going. Now, let's start with the not so good, which has been the YouTube performance in the past week. And I have had an absolute mare. Magical King was second for us on Saturday. But really, apart from that, I've had quite a few horses that have been well backed. But it summed it up the YouTube week yesterday when the horse that I gave, which was trimmed from 7-2 into 5-2 when the tapes went up, was at Exeter, stood in the wrong direction and lost about 6 lengths at the start. So that kind of summed that up. The 2 golf bets, the Gala and then the late one on Spieth, unfortunately, they were wrong. And Thomas Dietrich got his first ever win in the golf. So well done to him. I tried to take him on yesterday, but he did the business in style. The Super Bowl bet, that didn't cop either. And my football bet didn't cop on Saturday either, because Everton got tonked by Bournemouth. So a bad week on here. Must do better. And if I'm going to get you to join that Winners Club, I really must do better. I think I've got a good bet for you for tomorrow. But yeah, I've had a stinker. Came back on the first week. We had a 9-2 winner. We had a good 11-4 winner in the football. And we just missed out on a place in the golf. So that was good. But yes, went down quite a lot of blind alleys. But please do stick with me. I always come roaring back. And those of you who have come in and tried the Winners Club, you have had a sensational week. Now, I'm going to go through what's been happening there. And then, like I say, if you want to come in for the rest of February, you're more than welcome. So this is a review of the Winners Club. And after this, I'm going to send this to a couple of people so they'll be able to validate it. But it's all official. It's a limited management company, very, very respected. And, well, I do either 1 point each way or 2 points win for Winners Club. So just to give you an idea of staking. And then when there's a max bet, that is treble the price, treble the stake. So if you were to have a tenner on a standard bet, then you would have a 30 on the max or 15 each way if it was a max each way. Now, these are all a choice, of course. Some people have different staking systems and they bet a certain amount of betting banks. I've done that in the past. But I think when you're doing a club where people are joining at different times, it's best to keep it really simple. So 2 point win or 1 point each way. Spike it up for the maximums. And then if you're doing luckies and combination bets on the same horses, I always go 0.5 a point. So last Monday, the 3rd, we had 4 singles and a win lucky 15. We had 2 winners, Finlock at 13-2 and Golden Maverick at 9-2. So that's 22 points profit minus the 4 for the 2 losers, 18 points. Now on the lucky 15 with that double, that provided a profit at 0.5 per stake at 19.65. So that's 37 on the day. A great start to the week for the Winners Club. But it went up a notch on Tuesday. We had 4 win bets and a win lucky 15. So we had Belliano with the price at 11-10. Now, I do use best odds. So if the SP is bigger, we'll take SP and urge everybody to use best odds. St. Anapolino was a 7-2 winners for us. And we had a loser. So that was 11 points profit on the singles. And sorry, we had 3 winners because we had Tour Avile as well, a 5-2. So we had 11 points profit on the single, and we had 29 points profit on the lucky with the treble. So that took us to 40 points profit on Tuesday. Now, on Wednesday, we didn't do as well. With a mix of win in each way. So in that case, there was no combination bet given. There was no lucky given. 4 bets, 3 losers. We had Master Breffney, which was a winner at 6-4 given. So it was 3 points gained on that, minus 3 points on the day. Thursday was an interesting day because I gave it on here. I gave a big up that I was going to have a max bet. I had 3 runners due at Doncaster. The meeting was ridiculously called off to being called on earlier. So that left our max bet only, which was at Huntingdon, was Telepathique. So that was 6 points win at 11-4. So that's copped to 17 points profit. And the non-runners, of course, do not count. So Donny being off didn't bother us that much because we had a big max bet winner. Friday, 4 bets, 2 each way and 2 wins, so no lucky. All 4 lost, a blowout there, minus 8 points on the day, by far the weakest and worst day of the week. Now, on Saturday, I promised a big day, and I said there's going to be 2 max each way bets and a max each way double. And were we so near to a very nice, tasty place one, but it hurt us in the end. The horses were Zambezi Fix, who lost a photograph for 3rd. Now, Sky Bet went 4 places, but when it's only that, I will count that as a loser. So if you were on with Sky Bet, great, but most people are not. So I do count this as a loser. And the second one, I promised it a big gambler in the big race, Beat the Bat, got everybody on at 12s. Incredible performance. Horse looked first beat and then came roaring back. So that's placed 4.25 profit on that bet. But of course, the other one went down and the max each way double went down. Now, we also had 3 win bets, and 2 of those were successful. Rubber Ball at 7-2, so a 2-point win on that, gained us 7. And Sober Glory, which won the bumper in very impressive style, 4 points on that, minus 2 points on the loser. So that was 9 points. And a Win Trixie on the 3 produced 4.5 profit. So on the 3 win bits, we also placed a Win Trixie. Now, that meant profit on the day of 6, but that includes, of course, the max bet double loser and the max bet on Zambezi Spirit, which really, really has cost us a good day there. So, but still profit on the day. And we finished on Sunday with a win bet and 2 each way bets. And we had an each way double on the 2 each ways. The win bet was Donica. We gave it 5-2. It won by 4.5 lengths in impressive style. The first each way bet was Credo, which won at 5-1, 1 point each way, 6 points profit. The second each way, and this is where we nearly went into the stratosphere, was a horse called Lossymouth, each way at 22-1. Now, it led going to the final hurdle, piled through it, but managed to place. So we had a profit of, on the each ways, we made good profit. And the profit on the day with Donica, the 1 point each way win and the 1 point each way place on the double and the place on the single on Lossymouth meant a profit of 23 points. So that made a profit of 112.65 points on the week. Now, I will endeavor to do that every week, but that is a real fly forward week. Now, today we've continued that form. We've had a winning double today. We've had 2 big winners, and we gave a lucky 15. So that is a cracking start to this week, but I'll deal with that next week in next week's Monday review. So the long and the short of it is stinker on here, but an absolute flyer on the Winners Club. So if you want to see what that's all about, you can come in for the rest of February for just £10. And then we will talk as we get to the end of the month about March, which will include everything in Cheltenham. There's no other place to get my racing bets anywhere. And you won't get an email on the day before Cheltenham saying there's a separate special. It is just my winning club. So I hope I finally nailed that. So it's been a fantastic week. If you have been involved in Winners Club, please do give me the thumbs up. Thank you for all the kind remarks. And let's hope we can do it again this week. It's been a sensational week. And it so nearly went through the roof when the horse Lossymouth was leading. Coming to the last yesterday, we would have absolutely blown it out of the car park, as they say. But hey, right, so there you go. So stinker on here, must do better, Dunce's Corner, and I will do better on here. Don't worry about that. And in the Winners Club, where so many of you come in, massive thumbs up and thank you for the support. Like I say, I do not mind anybody. You cannot be a racing tipster or a sports tipster or be involved in this game without having a thick skin. It is perfectly fine for people to slag me off, but I do ask for them to keep it real, keep it genuine, and be fair-minded. And I appreciate going forward that we can all do that. And people who write comments on other sites, YouTube sites, saying horrible, vile troll things, not just about me, about other people in the industry. They're kind of the reason why I don't have comments on mine. So if people want to email me, I'll always get back to people. That's perfectly fine. But that's the reason. So until they stop or they are unmasked, I have a pretty good idea who some of them are, rival tipsters and people on their behalf, shall we say, then I won't. So there you go. But people can always email me and I will always respond. So that's dealt with the preview. Lingfield tomorrow. All I can really say about this week is there is a max bet in the tank waiting for my Winners Club members tomorrow. And it's going to be the usual busy week. Now, I was going to say earlier, I tend not to, unless I'm forced to, I tend not to bet on the all-weather. I will do if there's no other racing, but I tend to limit myself to jumps and flat on the turf because that is what I am best at, and that's what the world I know the best. I'm not a great fan of the all-weather, but I'm a fan of winners. So if I think I've found one, I will put it up. So there we go. Right, let's give you an early bet. I've gone on long enough. I'm sure many of you think I've gone on too long, but there you go. It was a free country in the old days. 4:02 at Lingfield. It is a 6-runner, 2.5 mile chase. Going to be heavy ground there tomorrow. Really heavy ground. And we know at Lingfield that means that not all these 6 might finish. There's joint leaders here with Pilsden Penn, who won last time out, but that was a long time ago. Quality horse, but this is going to be a tough comeback, to win. The bet I like here is number 2, Thor de Cerisy. You can get 5-2 early with Bet365, William Hill, and 888 Sport. I could see this going off 15-8 or even shorter. Neil Mulholland trains the 11-year-old. He ran at Windsor at the Windsor Festival. He was 5th of 14 in a far better race than this. He's 11 years old, but nothing's going to happen in a hurry here tomorrow. And I think 5-2 on Thor de Cerisy in the 4:02 at Lingfield is not a bad price. All I expect him to start shorter and be tough to beat, with the joint favourite having a really long layoff. Horses off long layoffs do win, but in heavy ground tomorrow, it's a hell of an ask. So there we go. Thanks for listening. Much longer message than usual. Been a fantastic day in Winners Club. I'm going to try and do it again. We've kicked off with a big Monday. I shall see you tomorrow evening. There will be a football bet tomorrow night. and there will be a golf bet on Wednesday, racing every day, and then we will take it from there. So thanks for watching. This has been Simon Holden, the Sheriff at Tipping, with the first of my review previews, which will be here every Monday night. So thanks for listening, and stick with me on YouTube. And if you want, you'd be more than welcome to join me in the Winners Club and have a look round to the end of February for just £10. And if you don't like it, please don't resubscribe. There's no reoccurring subscription. Try somebody else, hopefully on the management team I have. But if you don't want that, try somewhere else or pick them yourself. It's absolutely fine. So there you go. Thanks for listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Holden's Horses.